An ex HiRez employee, Thor DG, tweeted, so yeah, HiRez period, with like a cheese. I guess assume this is like a cheesing face, right? I don't know. I don't know what the face is. Like he's excited or something. And he said, "Yep, nobody from leadership reached out to me when I was let go. Lots of leadership is gone. Stu, Radar, Travis, etc." Every time there's been a Smite rumor, it's been real. That's a yikes face. Yeah, I guess it's like a yikes face. It's kind of weird though. So then the Reddit post got made. It's got a fair amount of comments already, considering this is like 7 p.m. It's been like 5 hours, almost 6 hours. And then we had Kilgoon, who is now, I assume, in charge. I don't know if he's CEO, but I assume he's like the highest for Smite outside of CEO. If he might be the CEO, I don't know. He said, unfortunately, there were a handful of layoffs in senior management positions only last Thursday, which is very strange because Travis, I don't know if he's in my stream Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday. He was in my stream talking about all the people that they've been banning for cheating or whatever they're doing, or like, you know, ban avoiding and shit. So that's crazy. Stu is transitioning away from HiRez as part of this. So I'm assuming Stu is going to run Rally Here. Rally Here is just another HiRez company, so it's kind of crazy. This is Rally Here. Streamline the complexity of multiplayer game development, operations, whatever. They're the ones that do HiRez Smite's matchmaking. It's basically just another HiRez company. Like that's all it is. And when you go through it, it's like the games they work on, it's just other HiRez games. Yeah, it is what it is. So I think he's going over to run that or run another company. They do have another gaming company that is separate from HiRez, but it's, you know, it's still HiRez, just under its own LLC or whatever, C Corp. Travis and Radar were also affected. So Travis is the one that I think you saw a bunch of at Worlds when they announced Smite 2, and then he was on the Titan Talks a bunch. Radar, I'm not sure. I think I know Radar, but I'm not positive. And then apparently 2 other people. And apparently it's just the board wanted to downsize. Too much senior management for the amount of people. Basically had the same amount of people still in a senior management position for when they had 200 people, and now they're down to like sub 80 or something, or 80 people. So they don't need all that. This does not affect our core mission or any other people working directly on Smite 2. We'll continue to focus our efforts on improving the core gameplay and new player experience while adding more gods at our current 1 to 2 weeks pace. I mean, it makes sense. They lost management that they feel like they didn't need. We are calling for management. We are calling for Stu to be gone, which is crazy because I want to know who's now the CEO, and I'm excited to see if they do anything different or just the same shit. I will not be leading. Oh, it is Kilgoon. He's leading Titan Forge. So he's taking Travis's position. So who's the CEO? Is it just HiRez coming back and being the CEO? I made the call to not make a big statement about this. Perhaps not the right call. So yeah, he wasn't going to talk about this. Layers are never fun. Travis is cool. Travis and I shared off in office for years and worked hand in hand for a long time. That's got to be weird. So yeah, this all happened really fast. What does it mean for the future of the game? Literally nothing changes because the high end weren't doing anything. I mean, I can't imagine Stu is doing anything right now, or he probably hasn't been doing anything for a while. We haven't heard shit from him for months. So Kilgoon will still be on Titan Talk as normal. I think that's all he's posted here. I don't think he responded to a whole bunch. A lot of these are in the last couple hours too. So yeah, it looks just, yeah. I wonder if HiRez is back running it or not. If you don't know who HiRez is, it's HiRez Gordon, I think, and he's the one who like basically funded HiRez. That's why it's HiRez. I think it's like it was HiRez and Todd Harris, so they came up with HiRez as their name, and Todd's not there anymore. So I wonder if HiRez comes back. I have a bad feeling about it. Literally, Reddit was calling for Stu and leadership to change, and it just happened a few months later, and now people are freaking out. What's up, K-Mick? Nah, you're good, brother. No worries. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I mean, Kilgoon seems like I'm not. If he's the one in charge of Smite, I'm not really worried about much, to be honest. He's been doing a good job. He's pretty hands-on with shit. I wonder where Radar and Travis go, or if they like stay within the HiRez stuff or something. I don't know, but yeah, that's what's happening. People are freaking out on Twitter. I started my stream, people were freaking out. I tweeted something like just as Smite got good. Yeah, so everything's chilling. Nothing to really worry about. I don't know. Like figured I know people wanted me to address it, but Kilgoon addressed the main part. It's crazy how the HiRez rumors leak so fast because he's not even there anymore. Like, he hasn't been there for a bit. I'm sure he was happy that Stu's gone. I'm sure all of them are happy that Stu's gone, dude. Oh man, people were worried. They were worried. Company was going down, selling. Smite was gonna die. We'll see tomorrow. It might be Smite's Hail Mary. What? I don't think this. You wouldn't fire senior management before a buyout. You'd think it would cut like your spending down and look different, but it wouldn't, because they'll be looking at the books for the past 5 years. They're not gonna be looking at the books for the past 5 days. So this is weird. If the buyout was happening, they would happen, and then everyone would get let go, or they would stay. My thing is, I don't know like if a new CEO comes in now and does anything. The biggest thing a new CEO could do is change up the culture of the company. And if everyone hated Stu, which I'm gonna assume everyone that was in upper management hated Stu, maybe that's enough to just make people, like working there more than they do. I'd assume if you're working there still, though, you like working there. I think everyone who wanted to leave either tried or did. I'm trying to see, did anyone else respond? This is such a they're talking. Epic had its own third-party MOBA and they killed it. It was a waste of money, so they got rid of it and put all their developers back on or over to Fortnite because Fortnite was blowing up, but this game was dying. So it would never surprise me if HiRez ever sold Smite to Epic. This would be like obvious if HiRez wanted to sell. I don't think that's happening though. I talked to some people during the last drama, and I have a feeling Smite would die. I think HiRez would let Smite die before selling it. Epic exclusive would kill the game's potential. This is crazy take, by the way. They could literally quintuple 100x the players on Smite by saying, hey, you get this Fortnite skin if you go play a Smite game. Easiest thing in the world. Wouldn't have to pay anybody. This is a troll take, bad take. People aren't very smart. Yeah, Kilgoon they brought in. They were talking about the passion. Someone was mentioning, the passion of Kilgoon. They brought him in because he was very obviously passionate about Smite, and he was a good talking figurehead for them to bring in. Fortnite, Smite, dude. Yeah, they could put all those skins in Smite. They probably have to redo contracts, but it's Epic. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Oh, I didn't even see this. The current pace of development should continue. I personally still believe in Smite 2. Can't comment too much on the numbers, but we will get better every day. Really, we're just getting to the point where the core see, my thing is, if you're Kilgoon, if you're actually worried about it, you leave, unless you're retiring. But I don't think he's retiring. If he was really worried, he would leave. I also know a couple of the devs and other people that work there, and they're still pretty, they know the game's gonna be fine. Double pump Darth Vader with Neith. Currently still planning on Titan Talk. We already read this. Every game always has more they want to do, more they want to get done than they can. It's my job to ruthlessly prioritize the things that are best. I can talk a bit more on this topic tomorrow, but I would imagine generally the same thing. Yeah. Oh, they have a Titan Talk tomorrow, so they're gonna cover all this tomorrow. Again, they'll probably do it quickly and then answer some questions on it and then not talk about it again. If Stu the game killer, yeah, look at this. If Stu the game killer is gone, wait, where'd it go? Fuck, I lost it. Where'd it go? No, I scrolled away from it. I don't know where it went. I lost. Wait, it's gotta be right here. I'm blind. It's late. Where is it? Did I close it? Ah, here we go. If Stu the game killer is actually going, then Smite 2 may have a chance. That's the take that they need to run on, bro. If Stu the game killer. The problem is, Stu definitely is a game killer, but HiRez was the leader of that shit at first. Stu just followed after. Oh, Radar was doing a lot of the Reddit posts. That's right, I forgot. People not knowing who Stu is crazy. That shit was all over this Reddit. This is not how that would work. Like I said, they wouldn't be, if they're selling off the company, they wouldn't be point on firing them right now. Leadership doesn't leave, bro. They got fucking swapped. They got told it was Jover. I wonder who's on the board for HiRez, or if they're just using board because Kilgoon mentioned it here. Is the board HiRez plus HiRez? Is Todd Harris still on the board? Do they have other people on the board? This isn't a publicly traded company, so who's their board? Was their board Kilgoon, HiRez, someone else? I really wish that was obviously they don't need it to be public. It's pretty irrelevant, but it would be nice to be cool to know. I forgot Ajax is gone. I completely forgot that. I think as long as Clumsy, Pawn, and Kilgoon are still working on it, then we're fine. Because once you get through those three, I feel like you have dropped everybody. What's up, Nas? Thank you for the 34. Yeah, it's funny. $5 as HiRez comes back. He's been designing AI. He's actually been, they've been developing and reworking this game over and over again. Dead Zone Rogue. It is now a roguelite. This game started off as an extraction shooter, then turned into like a horror something game, and now it's a roguelite. And people really like it. Like, it has good ratings as a roguelike. So I mean, maybe they're also doing AI stuff, but he's in my chat trying to get me to play that a while ago. I'm guessing, dude, they mentioned Thor's the one who tweeted this. I'm betting as soon as someone heard Stu was gone, they all were just rejoicing, bro, and just telling everyone they got fired. What's like, they're all hyped that he's gone, bro. Smite, Paladin, Smite Tactics, Rogue Company, Realm Royale. There are other games like 500 players being kept alive by whales. Bro, Smite has, people really don't understand how many people are playing Smite. They have way more than 10 to 15k. I'm pretty sure console is by itself around 20k. Oh shit. They're getting beat up. What's crazy is this game is a community game, but right now the communities doesn't exist. It's kind of there, but it doesn't exist the way it used to. And all of this stuff in a bigger company you would never hear about. It would be like micro news. You'd hear about it weeks or months later. But because the game was such a community game, this is what we're getting. We're getting the news early, leaks, rumors, and then it turns into doomering for no reason, and then it all goes away a week later. So I think that's the end of this. I think this is the end of the doomering. I think from now on, the game is good. They're maintaining the same pace. Nothing to worry about. If anything else happens, it'll just be like, we're closing the game. Like, and the likelihood of that happening is probably zero. It's probably zero. And I'm not really stressing over it. Avoid the doomerism, enjoy the game because it's good, and we'll see what they cook up. I mean, I'm really hoping in the next few months we hear about a LAN. That's like my dream situation, is we hear about a fucking LAN to get some kind of excitement around the higher end, and then people wanting to watch at the mid and lower end. Interested to hear what everyone else has to say though. We'll see. We'll see. A little hot in the basement? No, why? Oh, not in the basement, bro. I was sweating playing fucking, what's it called? Playing Elden Ring. Playing Night Rain. I was trying my ass off. We couldn't kill the first boss. All right. Did actually make a post. This is 3 hours ago. So Stu said on LinkedIn, it's bittersweet to share that he's in June, he's leaving after 17 years. It's been a transition that's been discussed. They've probably been prepping this since everyone raged him and he deleted his Twitter. HiRez Gorin, who's the founder of HiRez, apparently was the CEO of HiRez in 2023. Would take him back the CEO role of HiRez in 2023. So he's been the CEO the whole time, and Stu was just president. But I'm pretty sure it said he was CEO still. Did that change? I don't know. This timeline's awkward. And he's always been a chairman and founder, so he's always been on the board. Continue to lead the company. So apparently he's been CEO for the last 2 years. We didn't even know. This is Kilgoon. He'll be handling day-to-day management of Titanforge, which he said. As it continues towards full release, 1.0 release. I wonder if that's going to be January or what. Very excited about some future things to work on. I'm passionate around, but also having to spend time with family until you have done it. I think few people appreciate the grind that running live service games can be. Yeah, HiRez is basically just, I wonder where he's got to go. He's probably going to go work for some other HiRez company. The last 3 years have been difficult for HiRez, bro. Acting like it isn't because of him. That's crazy. No accountability once in this post either. That's crazy. Interesting, dude. Interesting. Well, so we're not getting a new CEO. It basically, Stu's gone, Travis gone, Radar's gone, and Kilgoon moves up and nothing else. That's it. That's the end of it. I have not let us. So that's cool. I guess. I don't expect anything to change within the game. I think everything's fine. I think they're just gone. It's weird.